I can't wait to get these up and get going. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm cooked.
The Southern Ocean.
Very disappointing.
And a run of bad shots has cost Squizzy and Tabor an extra day at sea. They're targeting 500 kilos of smaller plate-sized lobsters.
Would you have thought these fish were going to be like this?
Yeah, without a doubt.
What makes you think that?
Day shot yesterday was nice. Shot this day shot be any better.
Genset's still going. We know it's tired, worn out, but it's giving me a lot of headache of late.
Adding further insult to injury, more than half of Squizzy's $32,500 target will be put towards replacing the dodgy genset.
Which is a major job. The roof's got to come off, the floor's got to be cut out, and move set in. And now, to be honest, we're running short on them, mate. Oh, look out! We might finish our bang.
Seven.
Yeah, baby!
Look a bit better than last time you seen it.
15. Nice way to finish, 15. Last pot's on, we're finished, we're done for the trip. We've got our target, probably just, but I'm glad it's over. It's been a struggle the last 3 shots. Considering that the first day was over 300, then it's taken another 2 days to do that again. Last year, the market was really strong. $100 kilo, that's a $100 fish. This year, the market's really bad. That's a $50 fish. This year, I catch 500 kilos. Last year, we caught 5 ton. Do the maths.
The Bold Contender returns to port 64 kilos over target. If Squizzy can sell the entire catch out of his new lobster van, he could be looking upwards of a $36,000 payday.
Time to get these lobsters down the kitchen and get them sold. Hopefully there's 200 people lined up. Wanting half lobsters and chips for lunch. Let's go.
The last thing Squizzy needs is a surprise fisheries inspection, care of the Tasmanian Marine Police.
If you find an undersized fish, you can have me house.
You do it, bro. See what I did last time.
You can do it.
No. No, I'm not doing it.
Once you're in, you're in.
Yeah.
You're right.
Bruce Island, Tasmania.
Don't forget about the money.
Motivated by the promise of a pay rise, rookie deckhand Lockie has begrudgingly agreed to untangle the pot line from the boat's propeller.
Just get in, spend 2 seconds going cold, cold, cold. Once you've done that, boom, get down there, just hold the rope, make a cut on it, make a one quick cut on it, Bob's run. This is why I got myself a deckhand. He can do this stuff and I'll stay nice and warm in the wheelhouse, but it is one thing that deckhands do need to do. You think you give it a go across the shaft. That's what I had to do. Once you're there, you just rub the knife across a couple of times. The conditions down here are bloody cold. It's like 11 odd degrees. You know, it's a shock to your system as soon as you hit that water. You get hypothermia down here pretty quick. Doesn't take much to get it, especially in water conditions like this. We've got no choice to be doing this. Fortunately, it's got to be done. It's just time waste. I'd rather get this off and know the boat's running all right. Don't want to risk anything. Well done, Lockie. You've done it. Good job. Fortunately, the rope was only a little bit around the prop. The rest was around the shaft, so he's cut the bit free of the prop. So the prop can spin free now, so the rest of it will just come undone as we go along the shaft. So, good work, Lockie. Job done. Get you nice and warm. Sweet, we're all good. Get back out there.
Bryce has only 2 days left to hit his 250 kilo target, but the greenhorn has a cheeky ace up his sleeve.
That's where Squizzy told me not to go. But when he wasn't looking, I was driving the boat. I quickly wrote down the coordinates for that area, so, and a few other spots. So we'll go there and cause a bit of mayhem.
Look after the baby. Treat her with respect. And don't rub my wood, get your own, all right?
All right.
Earlier in season, Bryce did a stint in the wheelhouse of the Bold Contender.
Yep.
About time.
Under the masterful eye of veteran skipper Squizzy.
Just make sure you don't come here, mate. If I find out you come straight back here, I have to cut your balls off.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I owe a bunch on the boat. Got to get start making sure repayments are being made, and it's crucial this trip works out. You can't just keep breaking even or losing money, and going backwards at the moment isn't too good. We're just shooting the gear in now on the final spot for the trip, and this spot is the area I got told not to come back to. I'll get my balls chopped off by Squizzy, so I thought I'm here, I'm nearby, the weather's good enough. See how he feels about that. Hopefully the pots come up full.
So the crane is 2 kilo.
Now, because you had the best pot of the morning, you get to choose what we do.
We're having a dinghy shot.
A dinghy shot.
Yeah, we
How
are.
did I know you was going to say that?
South Cape, and the hopes of a much-needed payday for the crew of Anson's Bay rests in the hands of Snotty's teenage son, Ryan.
We've had 2 shots so far this trip. Fish aren't great. I think we've got 80-something fish out of 2 shots. Hopefully it picks up a bit, but we'll just have to see. Ryan's made the decision that we're going to get the dinghy off the sabo and have a bit of a dinghy shot.
Good day, Snod.
Ryan's talked me into getting a dinghy off.
You can't go on the dinghy. I've sabotaged your dinghy.
Sabotaged? I'll have to have a look at it now.
Snotty's older brother, Cracker, is away on just his 2nd trip for the season, skippering Kaikoura.
There's a couple hundred fishermen around Tassie, so there's more than 200 families, probably 500 families it affects in Tasmania. So we've, we're all under the same pressure, but yeah, the Jaeger boys, that's what we do. We've got to get out there to get them.
They could be big buggers if we get 1 or 2 a year.
Yep. Dad's told me he's better than Uncle Cracker, but doesn't seem to do it as much, so we'll just see.
Yep. First one in out of the dinghy, mate.
I don't reckon he's going to live up to his reputation. I think Uncle Cracker will get him here.
While Cracker and his deckhand Scotty take on the hostile waters of the west coast.
There's a little bit of movement on the bottom, but like once the further along we get, the better it'll get, I think. So we'll just keep these couple here just off a little bit, just to give them a chance. But is that the bottom, boy?
Snotty has opted for the calmer waters of South Cape.
So what are you looking for on the bottom, Dad?
Well, you have a look and you go,
No.
yeah, I reckon a crow will probably live there. We'll put a pot and have a look. Yep. We'll have to tighten this one up, Jake. You set this one.
With their 500-kilo target looking increasingly out of reach, the crew needs Ryan's dinghy shot to pay off.
Yep.
Or it will be the most expensive fishing lesson of the season.
Are you excited to pull them?
Yeah.
Like, we've had 2 shots and, you know, we done all right this morning. I was happy with 51 this morning, but the 30 yesterday morning, that was just bloody near heartbreaking. I knew it was in trouble. Like, I just knew it was like, yeah, we're really in trouble. So, I mean, we'll just keep picking along and we'll see what we get. And hopefully the price might sneak up a bit more, who knows?
Are you having any of these for personal use?
Nah,
No.
nah. They're all going in the van.
Margate Wharf, and Squizzy's entire haul of smaller plate-sized lobsters is getting a once-over from the Tasmanian Marine Police.
It's important to make sure the sizes are correct because what's taken out of the water can be quite close to size. So the way the fishery is managed is to ensure that what's there is a good breeding stock and look after the quota the following years.
If Squizzy gets caught with undersized lobsters, he could face hundreds of thousands of dollars in fines and lose his fishing licence.
It always gives you a bit of a flutter though when you see them, but I'm glad they're checking our industry. I'm glad that they're protecting what I'm invested in. It's great to see them out and about. It always puts a bit of a shiver down your spine, but I've got full confidence in myself.
Well, I tell you what, Squizzy, I like your van. It looks like the goods. Are you going to take the camping over the summer, or?
The way things are going, I might even be living in it. I hope everyone gets through it, but the sad thing is I don't think everyone will.
With the all clear from the fish cops,
Ready, buddy? Let's go.
Squizzy heads to the seaside town of Kettering to sell his catch with son Riley.
570 kilos. What do you think our chances are? You reckon we're going to need a miracle?
Replacing the broken genset and keeping his fishing business afloat boils down to whether Squizzy can sell his biggest haul of the season.
No, I think we're going to need a miracle. But the family needs it, mate. We need people to come down and buy some bloody Bold Contender lobsters.
Yeah, baby. It's your boy. Woohoo! Redemption Day, Loggy. See how many we got. Looks like the risk's paying off coming out here. Things are looking very up. This is what we wanted to see. Woo-hoo!
Bruny Island, Tasmania.
Clap, 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 clap.
And Bryce's bold decision to fish Squizzy's secret marks
Hey.
is paying off.
Beautiful. I think we might have another 4 for this pot, Bryce. Well, you better ready to measure this pot too. I'll help you out, Lockie. I'll chuck a size one in there myself. You know it's good when you got 2 people measuring. I think we finally found the fish.
It's the final shot of what's been an arduous 10-day trip. After a series of costly setbacks,
More, Lockie! This is what we want, Lockie. This is what we want, Bryce!
suddenly their 250 kilo, $12,000 payday is within reach.
Oh yeah. Every time that bin fills up, it's a bit over $1,000, so today's looking bloody good. Our target was 250 kilo, so if I've got, don't know how many fish, but a lot of fish for this shot. Every pot's coming up really good. So when we get back in range, make the phone call, see what we're going to get for beach price. Good end of the trip.
It's a massive relief that we're catching fish now. Adds a little bit more money in my pocket. It's been a long, long trip. We've finally come through.
Look at them fish there.
Yeah.
Thank you, squeezy spot. Yeah, coming out here is paid off, so taking a lot of gambles, and this one has come through for us, which is a nice surprise. Definitely been having my doubts